Well, we had the pleasure today to be in Tango Restaurant. It's a classical, I would say, Argentinian, imagine your meat and lovely barbecue. Just wait and see. I wish I can take the smell on the camera, but it's delicious. Just wait and see. But talking about delicious, we have to talk about health, naturally, and nutrition. And of course, we are Marbella Life Style with Emma Acedo. And we had the pleasure to have the owner of Fitness Nutritional Lifestyle. Did I say it right?
Yes.
We got Louise O'Connor, who's going to explain exactly what is this business is about. It's nutrition, it's a lifestyle, it's to helping the people to find the right path to take care of themselves.
Yes. My main focus is to work with women. I coach and train women to be a better version of themselves. I like to build on confidence, on pushing them out of the comfort zone and being better.
Always.
I do also work with males, but it is dominantly female people.
The males too? You do the males too?
Yes, I do, yes.
Oh, so who's harder, the male or the female?
Probably women.
Women?
Yeah, women. Yeah.
Women are harder indeed. We always more stubborn, or because we want the way it is, or we get the most desperate?
I think we probably juggle more things. I think time is probably a bigger issue with women. Men tend to get the goals quicker than women.
Time, woman's your mother, you know what it is exactly.
Yes, I'm a mother to 3 children.
So you know what is hard to keep up and keep on at the same time. Being a mother, you have to teach them to how to behave in the food world, to know what to eat. Yeah,
I think I do generally promote people to start the health journey at a younger age because you do have more time.
Yeah.
If you take, for example, a young person who works 9 till 6, probably between 6 and 11 o'clock before they sleep, they probably are going to have that time to actually work on the health and be able to go to the gym for 2 hours and reach the goals, where unfortunately the majority of us don't have that if we have partners or family to take care of. So I do definitely promote working on your health from a younger age, yes.
I think it's very good. But always I have a question. When you're starting, like I could say that the fatness and losing the weight, I can say I'm losing weight now, okay, everybody. But to start, it's very hard. Exactly, it's very hard. But at the same time, let me make a little quote. At the same time, many doctors says, don't start a gym, don't start doing exercising after a month on a diet. Why? Do you believe in that?
No, I think if you get moving is always good. I mean, not necessarily going to the gym and bashing at the gym if you're not used to exercise, but I think just moving. I mean, I'm always promoting people to do the 10,000 steps a day going out. I mean, we live in Marbella. I mean, what perfect place to go for a walk. It's moving, just get moving. And to be honest with you, if somebody doesn't actually like a gym environment, why should they go into the gym? I always promote, do an exercise what you're going to like, because that's going to be more sustainable.
Naturally.
But I think the majority of people who come on a journey, who want to start on the health, it has to be a trigger. They have to have the why they're doing it. And if they don't have that why and have the purpose, most people won't continue with that. And I think that's really important when I initiate my conversation with my clients is, why do you want this? And it's got to be the big why they want it. And it generally is a trigger. Maybe one day they've got out the skinny jeans and gone, whoa, they don't fit me anymore. And it's a trigger to say, now I need to
the back of the closet.
I need to do something about this.
It is true. But one of the things I think is very important, the self-respect. That's one something that everybody has to. Okay, if you don't have a beautiful body, why? You have to be mad with yourself.
I think self-respect, I mean, I respect my body and it's my choice. I think this is what's important. It's my choice to feed and to treat it well. And I think I've made that decision a long, long time ago to be a better version of me.
Yeah.
Because nobody else can do that for you.
Well, this is true. If you
I
do it by
think
yourself.
we have one body in our lifetime and I want to thrive.
Exactly. If you want to do it, you have to convince yourself at the same time.
Yeah.
Like you said, the self-respect is very important.
Yeah.
And to love yourself.
Love yourself is a hard thing for a lot of people to do, and I think there is an element of we have to be a little bit selfish in order to love ourselves.
That's a harsh word, selfish.
It is a harsh word because we're obviously we live in a society where we're told often to give, which we do. And I work with, like I said, with a lot of female clients, and they actually get lost because they don't look after themselves, because every bit of free time is given to family, to children, and to ask somebody to actually to work in.
Yes, one of the big problems.
And asking somebody to actually start looking after yourself, because it becomes a habit that they don't actually think of themselves, and to actually say it's okay to go to a gym, they perceive that as being selfish, and a lot of element of guilt can come there. But for me, to be a little bit to be a little bit selfish, you're actually working on your health, and other people are going to benefit from that.
It's true, Louis. You have to be a little bit selfish. If you don't take care of yourself. You love your family, you have to love you first.
Yeah.
Because how are you going to help the people you have around you?
Exactly.
If you're not in good condition, you don't feel good, you're not happy with yourself, what you have, can damage the family at the same time. Is it true?
Yeah.
So what is coming up with Louis O'Connor, this great world of nutrition and fitness?
I'm working actually on a product at the moment. I want to do a online fat loss program. So I've probably consumed 100 litres of coffee.
Oh my God.
Writing the content, and I think from experience what I'm getting over the years and working with clients, I'm trying to build up the program so it actually tailors everything. So we look at sleep, hydration, exercise, everything. So it's a minefield, but I want to make it so it's affordable for people. A lot of people do have access to gyms, a lot of people are busy and they only have a certain amount of time. So if they have 20 minutes to go out for a walk, but I find that probably 70% of people's goals is based on nutrition, and I think this is where people need the tools to set them up for a lifestyle.
Easy way of a lifestyle is true. Give it a little bit of step that they can enjoy, because I mean myself, I can see a lot of people just travel saying, oh, we have to do this, exercise this. Do it easy, love it, and step by step, like you're saying, step by step.
Yeah, it's a journey. It's a step by step.
Have some sweet journey, like I said, try to make it sweet, so they don't get bored at the same time.
Yeah.
That's one of the factors, people get bored right away, or starting gym, or starting exercise, or food.
I think it's having something what's sustainable. If you're asking someone to do something, you've got to question it. Can you actually maintain this for the rest of your life? Because when you are on any sort of health journey, it's got to be something what you can adapt into for your life. It's not something for a quick fix for 1 or 2 weeks. It's something what you really need to focus on for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And you've got to make something what is achievable to do that.
Where I can find you, Louis?
You can find me on my website, which is FNL Coach. You can also find me on Facebook under the same name. Instagram is Louise FNL. I tend to write a lot of content and blogs, and obviously if people want me to write content about something, then I'm well able to do that.
To help them. So we have to say one of the favorite words is why. Always think about why.
Why you want it. That is the biggest thing, because that's the thing what's going to drive you. It's not a case
That's a trigger to say, I'm going to start.
Yeah, definitely.
That will be the trigger.
The why.
Always the why, don't forget that. Well, thank you, Louise O'Connor.
Thank you very much.
And you know what you have to do? Start thinking losing weight and a healthy way of eating. That's very important. Thank you much, Louise.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, today is a beautiful day in Marbella, and it's going to be for the whole month of November. We pray for that, and it will. But we can say better off. We are right now in Villa Tiberio, where it's going to be a great event this Sunday, yes, for Kudeca and for Red Cross. But we have here two special personalities that I say the best one in the world, because you have to know exactly Sandro Morelli, who is a person with such a good heart you're just gonna see. And we have Barbara Fernando, who's gonna tell us all about these events and what they're doing and what they want you all to listen. We have to say, Sandro, thank you very much to be Marbella here.
My pleasure. It's really. I'm glad that you came to support this great event, and I hope it will be very successful. Yeah.
It will for sure. But we have to explain everybody what's going to happen this Sunday.
Well, basically, I'm making this charity party for Cudega and the Spanish Red Cross. I think both they are incredible organization. We are giving the dinner with wine, aperitif, and everything for 75 euros, but I will donate the 25 euros from each person to charity. There's going to be a lot of musicians. We're going to do because it's Sky Folks Night. I'm also doing a fireworks night here, which I'm paid as a present to do charity myself, to attract more people. Also, we're going to have a lot of musicians. We're going to have dance. We're going to have a great night, hoping to raise money for this great organization, which I care very much. I do several other charity, but this one I'm doing in November, and I hope to be very successful. And I need help. I've had a great help from a lot of people. There's O'Connor, Karen Brady, many people from Arsenal Football Club, Sir Marcus Murphy. I've had the help from Martin Brando from Formula One. Yes, lots of friends, important friends, which they all help me. And yes, we hope to have a great night.
Great night. It's true, we had to go. And Barbara's going to tell us a little bit more about it. Tell us a little bit more.
Well, this year we are concentrating for Red Cross to give the money to Red Cross for the national, that is from the Malaga refugees, the Syrian children coming over. And of course, Sandro has been a great instrument. Without him, we would never have raised almost 125,000 euros. That's just in a couple of years. But of course, we also did for a couple of years going to UNICEF, and we raised enormous amount of money, and I believe that we raised 6,000 school bags for the children in Syria. So this year we felt we have to support Red Cross, as Red Cross is doing great work in Malaga and in Marbella, and I've had the pleasure to meet some of these children. And of course I personally took over and bought some Christmas presents, gifts for the kids. So Sandro has not only done the Red Cross and Cudega and UNICEF, he's also raised money for Great Ormond Street and for a wonderful orphanage in Sri Lanka. And so I believe that if you really count all the funds that have been raised by Villa Tiberio through Sandro, his efforts, I'm sure it must be coming to €750,000. And Sandro doesn't even know that, and maybe even more. And I would say that the mayor of Marbella, you ought to crown Sandro and give him an award, as we are so proud for Sandro Morelli's efforts.
Really, is that
all these years that he has done. It's not been seen and it's not been recognized, and I am insistent that we should honor him, especially this year by the mayor, Maria Angelis. And because of all you've been such a generous heart.
They're making a call here. This is true.
Wonderful.
But Sandro, really, something I would like to say is a help of the children's. You said you got 3 things you love. I want you to say it.
Oh yeah, well, yes, true. I do love these 3 things. After my beautiful life from Napoli to London to United States to Marbella, these 3 things which I love very much. I think number 1 is definitely the children. To me, children are the most beautiful thing God gave us, and we live in a world that is so unfair when you think that we can spend $500 billion a year on nuclear warheads, atomic bomb. We have enough nuclear warhead to destroy this beautiful world, and it is a beautiful world, 50 times over. And yet, we let the children die of starvation. Every second, a child dying of starvation in this world. We, as a human race, we should be ashamed of ourselves. When are we going to stop killing each other? But instead of killing each other, helping each other. This is number 1. Number two, I love animals. They are so beautiful. We treat animals so bad. It's disgusting. And number three, I love what God creation. Look at this beautiful part of the world. Flowers, plants, nature is so beautiful here. It's something that we should be proud to live in this beautiful part of the world where nature is so beautiful.
Sandra, I think it's a beautiful words you just said, and I think this is something very important that we have to have our children, even here in Spain, even Sri Lanka, even all over, because it's unbelievable. We're still having poverty, and we're not third world.
Well, you see, the problem is always the same. We live in a world that we have these people are billionaires, and we have people are dying of starvation. I'm sorry, this is wrong. No man or woman should be a billionaire. If you have 300 or 400 million pounds, what you need more money for?
Exactly. What you need more,
what you need more money for? When we have children dying of starvation, we got to make sure that every child in the world is being educated. We got to make sure every child in the world has a roof over their heads. Every child in the world is going to be fed, that he grow up with education, and we won't be able to be brainwashed by the society he lives, but he will understand what is right and wrong. Instead of investing money on nuclear warhead, we should invest the money on the children of the poverty of the world.
It's true, it's true. What you're saying is very right, but it's so hard to make it to understand to the people. It is too hard to make understand to the big governments. It is hard.
Yeah, because we are such a materialistic world. We are so selfish. All we care about ourselves. We don't care about. We don't care about. You know, we have one. We want more and more and more all the time. But you know, I don't know how to explain this. I cannot believe it that we can kill in the name of God, and we kill children in the name of God. We kill the children in the name of our country, my country. What is all this rubbish about? What's more important in life? My country, your country? This is all a lot of nonsense. We should care about our family, our children. This is what is important, not my country or my religion.
It's true. You're right about that. That's what we have to help the children to what we have, because who's going to take care of yourself too? Who's going to open the world? Who's going to do the better? It's the children. It's true.
Yeah. The most importantly, today we are here to really promote the Sunday, the event. It's going to be one of the best events ever. And we will probably, as you can see, we will be having the drinks in the garden, beautiful area, and then we will retire into the restaurant. We have maybe 10 or 12 fantastic national renowned musicians.
Indeed.
They'll all be sometimes, and also we got to say a special thank you to Caroline Randerson and Esther from Kudeka. They've been a great support, Esther. And the team that who are going to be working, the volunteers, they're total volunteers. None of them are paid. The volunteers and all the musicians are volunteers. The team who will be going around helping with the raffles and the auctions, they will be wonderful.
We're in nature, so
Sunday, it's a must. Please call Sandro at the Villa Tiberio, and I believe the number will appear on the screen. Please book your ticket. There are still a few tickets, otherwise you will lose your chances. And it's going to be the grandest Sunday evening, the 5th of November. So please try and be here.
It's a gala. We have to say it's a gala dinner, and it's for Kudeka, and at the same time to the Red Cross.
A special thank you to this lovely lady, John Hunt. She's such an amazing woman.
Oh, yes.
You know,
I interview her then.
We were so lucky to have in this part of the world, and it's a shame when a lot of people live in this part of the world. They don't really understand it. They don't really care how important Kudeka is. They don't realize it's part of belongs to all of us. We should all help and contribute because they do an amazing job. And this lady, Jonah, she is truly amazing.
Or her smile, she gets everything. I swear, she has a beautiful smile.
May God give her a long life, because we need people like that in the world.
You're right about that.
And just to say thank you also to Miguel. I know we are supporting you, but Red Cross has been extremely supportive, helpful towards us to help them.
Exactly.
So we say to Miguel and David and all the team of Red Cross, also they will be here on the night. Okay, so hope to see you soon.
That's it. So don't forget, Villa Tiberio, you can come and purchase a ticket, or even if somebody comes late, they can come on the same day.
Yeah, just make sure we have over 100 people booked up already. So we
need more to come. Let's come more to enjoy, because it's a beautiful place. You're gonna have a fun.
Or if you want to donate something straight to Kudeka, or just you don't have to come. Just give it something to them. It would be great, and give it to the Spanish Red Cross. Would be great. This is the gospel of God. We got to learn to help people, because if people need help, and we must not turn our back on them.
Love the words. Pray to God. So we have to say, everybody, don't forget, this Sunday is going to be a great event in Villa Tiberio in Marbella. So all of you who listen to us, come over and enjoy it. Well, I think since we had, like we say, we love fashion. What woman doesn't love fashion, right, Patriciana Ma?
Yeah,
Who
I think so.
I think so. Thank you for coming to Marbella Life Style.
Thank you for inviting me.
We have to say you're very special in this sense here in Marbella, because you bring a fashion called Queens of Queens, but Marbella. Why Marbella, Patricia? Why?
Well, first of all, I live here. I love this place. I moved from Buenos Aires, my original place, near 15 years ago.
Yes.
And I love to produce in Marbella and to give some work to people here in Marbella. And this is my concept and my inspiration. It's we have so many and so impressive nature here to be my inspiration, that Marbella gives me all what I need, really.
It's true. Marbella is unique. We can say really it is a fact. It's unique because we have old culture, we have beautiful sun, we have the best beaches. We have food, we have gastronomy, fantastic.
Multicultural is the base of the base of my collections.
Because actually, I went to your fashion show. You had a few days speak on the back in Amare, and I saw something that I loved. The way you did it, you turn around. The models, they were not models. The women were models, right?
Yes, it's a concept about to show real women on the catwalk. And this is a very good way to show that it's fashion for everybody.
Fashion, that's how it has to be, like we say, I would say really skinny, like we see always on the catwalk.
Of course.
That's for fashion show. But at least you show that in any size, any proportion, any height can wear, any
age.
Type you have, any age. That's the most important part.
And there is also one thing that is very important, that you can afford my collection.
It's an affordable price.
Because the relation between the quality and the price, it's amazing, really.
It is a great thing to know.
I work very, very hard to
It has
to
to be
reach
hard.
this.
It is, because the mano de obra, the handmade, it's very expensive indeed. And, well, the materials too are expensive at the same time to reach for it.
Yes, that's why I don't want to profit like crazy, like some people is doing, or
abusing.
No. It's a word that I don't want to hear, abusing, because we live with abuse. So
let's forget about that.
Exactly.
Let's enjoy life and
exactly.
do it the right way, the thing we like. So we're gonna already have the winter clothes. What colors are coming?
For winter?
Yes, what colors are coming?
It's unbelievable, but now you remember winter was black or
burgundy,
or brown, very dark brown
colors. Yeah.
Well, now yellow. Yellow. That is the transition between the autumn and the winter. The color of the leaves and everything,
yellow,
like this.
Green,
yes, exactly.
All of
green, yellow, burgundy also, but very bright.
Very bright colors.
A lot of velvet. That is very shiny.
I love velvet.
And it's very nice.
Very elegant.
The new black is the dark blue.
Dark blue?
Instead of black,
because
it gives a plus of light to the women. It's very nice. And you can combine also big flowers and strips and I don't know.
I think in the fashion we have to be a little bit atrevida. We have to be purposeful, enjoying it. Be a little bit more, wow, we can do it.
Exactly.
Don't always have to follow the rules of fashion.
No, of course. For example, last time there were 2 clients at the Hotel Amare where I have my shop, and the husband said to the wife, well, I don't know if I like it, I'm very conservative. Yeah. And she said to him very properly, she said, well, this is you, but not me.
I like that one. This is you, but not me.
I like this kind of women.
Yes, that has to be. That's the way we have to be honest. We are. So we have to say fashion is something that fills you up and you love very much. But I know, Patricia, you're involved in many things too. You do a lot of charities, you're doing a lot of help. At the same time, you do association, plus you're doing something with Israel too, right? The
Well,
University
I
of
have,
Real.
yeah, I work, well, during all my life, since I remember my life, I was helping and working for people that needs something. I'm president of the Lions Club, the Cosmopolite, Marbella here in Marbella.
Marbella, yes.
So we help associations that belongs to Marbella, small associations that they don't have any support from
I
the
think that's
Junta de
positive.
Andalucía
Good.
or for the government.
Yes.
So we try to help them because for us they are very, very important as the big ones are. And in other side, I help, well, really, I'm very involved with the Tel Aviv University. I'm president of the Association of Tel Aviv University Friends
Yes.
in Spain.
Yes.
And I promote, or let's say, I build bridges between what we are doing in Tel Aviv,
Yes.
in the university, and Spain.
In Spain, okay.
Yeah, and we make conferences and also we
You
have.
bring doctors.
We
I
bring
think so.
doctors, yes.
Always more theme of medicine, I think so, no?
No, there are Mediterranean resources, policies of educations, and it's very, very. The
It's open.
menu it's very, very large, and now will have the 9th of November at the La Cabana in Los Monteros.
Yes.
We have a wonderful dinner, and we will bring a doctor, vice rector
Vice rector,
of the of the House of Medicine of Tel Aviv University,
nice.
and she will talk. It's not a conference; it's a
It's
friendly
talk and say,
friendly
let's give
talk.
the idea and information.
Exactly,
reaching out.
and she will give us the information about what is happening in medicine in Tel Aviv in this moment. You know that Tel Aviv is a very important city of researching, and it's startup. It's
very advanced
yeah,
too. It's very advanced. And it's very advanced.
So we want to bring here all the information about what is happening in Israel in real time here to Spain.
Great, fantastic. I think that's very lovely. So we said, Patricia, you do a lot of stuff. You don't stop then.
I don't
You don't
stop. Why I have to stop?
Why, right? You're right about that. Why? For if you're enjoying it and you have people with you working, that's very important to have people behind you.
I
It's
have a good
always
team,
neat. You
yes.
have to have a good team. To do things, you have to have a very great team.
You cannot make anything alone.
Exactly.
Never.
Never.
You have to be surrounded by a good team who understand your
What is
concept,
it's after your concept.
and to work together and to put the same T-shirt on.
So we're going to repeat again. When is the next fashion show for Queens of Queens? Is
Well,
there gonna be
next
another
fashion
one?
show, I don't know really. The last one and the big one was with the
In
real
Malaga.
women. Maybe I will make in the middle of
December, maybe?
December something small, no more at the Amari because Amari closed in
Yes, we
November.
know.
But maybe somewhere, maybe here, I
You
don't
never
know.
know.
Who
There's
knows?
a lot of places to go.
Yeah, and then when we start in Holy Week here with the spring
Collection.
and summer collection.
Summer collection, no?
That is stunning.
Stunning. Oh,
Beautiful.
She's gonna be ooh,
Beautiful.
ooh. I would love to see them. Oh gosh,
You will.
Can't
You
wait.
will be the first.
Okay, I hope so.
You will
because
be
I
the
love
first.
fashion. I've been grew up in fashion all my life, so it's very important that a woman has to take care of herself, right, Patricia?
Of course,
It's
it is very important.
No matter what, we have to look ourselves and try to dress the nicest we can, and find, like you say, the clothes we think clothes are very expensive to look lovely. They don't have to be so expensive. You can find them.
Of course, you can. And the rule is to dress what you really feel that belongs to your personality.
Exactly.
Never
Try to be somebody else. I think
exactly,
so. That's it.
because you will look very, very bad.
You can't be a Julia Roberts. I would say that.
Exactly.
That's why you have to look, but you feel good in it, and let them know. And it's glad to know the people that worry, like you, Patricia, to give the ladies a way to dress, to not spend 500, 600, 1,000 euros that some clothes are, because really it's abusive sometimes. It's true.
Absolutely.
It is abusive
Absolutely.
indeed. So we're gonna wait for you for springtime and summer clothes. Let's see what she's gonna bring. I already saw those winter clothes, so we hope to see it. If all the picture came out nice, you're all gonna love it to check it out. But actually, we would love to see the spring and summertime
I will come
clothes.
very, very soon. As soon as I have the samples of the collection, I will bring a model here and I
Okay.
show you in
And
real.
we want to see everybody. So now
Alive.
this is it, alive. It's going to be cool.
And you will, so you will use our things,
Okay, I get
our
the promise
beautiful
of you.
collection. Yes.
I will promise you.
Yeah.
But one of the things too is very important what you're doing with Tel Aviv, bringing that information of the university of science, even like you say, other politics or other themes. That's very important to bring over.
Yes,
So
and we have
everybody can share
agreement.
it.
We have a lot of agreements also with universities here in Spain. We brought 1 year, 2 years ago also scientists from Israel to Spain. Orphanage diseases
Oh, wow.
that they are only study in Tel Aviv University.
Wow, amazing.
And in Israel, they don't have this kind of diseases. They are studying for
other
people,
continents, other
exactly.
places. So it's nice.
Always when they are investigate or researching something is for the humanity.
I admire those investigators really because how they have the patience and the time they take to find out.
And you
They put
can't
the
imagine
life.
how low profile they are.
Yeah, really they are, and how humble they are. Because
Exactly.
really, what a fight they had to find everything.
Exactly.
All of the people really, I can say they're fantastic. So we have to say, Patricia, thank you very much to be here, Marbella Lifestyle. Thank you for keeping the lovely job of bringing the best here from Tel Aviv and for that fashion show that's coming up.
I thank you very, very much to you and your lovely team also.
Thank you very much, Patricia. Thank you.